Today I will review and test the Auxbeam 2023 F22 LED headlight upgrade. This serious looking light has specifications that are almost as good as the very impressive Auxbeam GX, but at a lower price. Let's find out how it compares and why you should strongly consider the F22 if you have a reflector housing in your vehicle. Let's get started. Hello everyone and welcome to Car Light Reviews, where I perform consistent automotive light tests to help you make the best purchase decision, see better and be seen better when driving, and save you some money. How can you not like that? One of the most impressive LED headlight upgrades that I've tested in the past year was the Auxbeam GX. I thought it was just a great looking light that performed very, very well, but it did come at a price. However, I think it was worth it if you've got the budget for it. And today, you're going to see that this Auxbeam F22 is also well designed and also has some impressive published specifications at a more wallet-friendly price. And I'm going to help you decide if this light meets your needs, and I'll do it in the same way that I do with all of my LED headlight upgrade videos. We're going to get it out of the box and get a good look at the build construction and the materials, and we're going to talk about those specifications, and then we're going to see how it does in my projector and reflector test and more. So here we go. Nice presentation with this, the gold foil there. I like it when they package things nicely. It tells me that they put a little bit of effort and thought into it. It's not a requirement, but it's just nice to see. And here's what you get. Of course, you get the two lights, but you also get an Auxbeam warranty card for warranty information. A user manual that is pretty detailed and pretty thorough. It goes a long way if you unfold it, as you can see. But here's the thing. It is plug and play. You remove what you got, replace with these. Make sure you aim them. I always say that. And, of course, check your owner's manual as necessary. You get some zip ties and double-sided tapes to help secure the external drivers, which we're going to talk about those in a little bit. And, of course, as you can see, you get a big ol' Auxbeam sticker, which is always nice. Let's get started with my initial observations. This is another good-looking light from Auxbeam. They really know how to put the finishing touches on their lights. I like the color. I like the finish of it. I even like how they got this little teeny tiny Auxbeam logo right there. I like the design of the heat sink. There's a lot of fins here to hopefully help with heat dissipation. It's pretty intricate. It does have this guard on the fan, which I always like to see for ease of installation without damaging the fan by pushing on it. Taking a look at the driver, it's got the Auxbeam logo on the driver. It's rather compact. It's not too big. It's not too small. It should fit in most places that another driver will from another light. But this is a serious looking light. It has a very durable feeling to it, and I think it'll hold up just fine. But what's more important is how it performs, right? Well, we're going to get to that. But first, let's go over the published specifications. All right, here's what Auxbeam says the F22 has. 55 watts each, 12,000 lumens each, color temperature of 6500 K. The chip is called the Blade X, which I believe is a CSP emitter. Has an IP rating of 68. It does have an adjustable collar. It's friction fit, and it holds pretty tight too. As you saw, it does have a fan for heat management, as well as this pretty sturdy external driver. I meant to mention it feels pretty heavy. This is pretty durable. Has a warranty of 2 years, which is twice the more common 1-year warranty. And the price at the time of this video, before any discounts per pair, is $79.99. But I've noticed that this is often on sale and has coupon codes available, so you can get it for much less than that retail price. Check the links to see what's available. I keep those links in the description. So if you compare this to the Auxbeam GX, it's $20 less before any discounts, has a lower wattage and a different emitter. But if you install it, are you going to see a $20 difference? Well, we're going to find out. I'm going to move to the actual output so we can. But before I do, I encourage you to watch the 1-minute video that I made that covers my test methods, aiming headlights, picking the right headlight for your vehicle and needs, and something that people don't always know about, the legality of using LEDs as halogen replacements. I mention this in every video for all new viewers for a reason. It's really important to be educated on these things. There's just way too much misinformation out there. So now, let's get to the testing, starting with the projector. 1,742 lux, or 1,017 over the halogen 725 lux measurement. Now, I'd like to stop and mention that it wasn't but a little over a year ago where initial projector output of this level was considered a high number, and I think it still is. I mean, 1,000 lux over halogen, but now you'll see that I've tested lights that are much higher than that. Just see my other videos. But it does show you how far LED output has come in a short amount of time, and I kind of wonder where it's going to be a year from now. What are your predictions? Now, after 27 minutes, the average commute time in the United States, it retains 79% of that light output, which is pretty much the typical number of what I've tested, resulting in 1,376 lux, or 651 over halogen. And compared to halogen, this does okay in a projector. The cutoff is clear, but the distance above the hot spot is higher than I'd like to see, so aim this one carefully. And the common weak spot in my testing right here is a bit better than average. I think so far the light output is what I'd expect from the specifications compared to what else I've tested. But now let's take a look at how it does in a reflector. 4,270 lux, or 3,360 over the halogen 910 reflector lux. And after 27 minutes keeping that 79% of that light output, over time you get 3,373 usable lux, which is 2,463 over halogen. This is not a bad number for a reflector, and while the projector light output wasn't bad, it seems that the F22 does better in the reflector than the projector in terms of light output. So let's see if the reflector light pattern compared to halogen is also decent. Yeah, I would say it is. In fact, this one stands out as being great for reflector output. Look at how there is very little blurriness on the top and bottom cutoffs. And it's also very full in the areas that typically start to fade, like here and here. Usually on other lights, these areas are a bit dimmer. I revisited the reflector output patterns of the lights that I've tested in the past few months, and I didn't see one that has this sharp of a cutoff with this full of an output. As mentioned, there is a published rating of 55 watts per light, and I observed 41.4. And for heat management, after 27 minutes of runtime, the average commute time in the United States, my FLIR thermal camera recorded 239 degrees Fahrenheit or 115 degrees Celsius for the main unit, which is a bit on the higher side. But the driver runs on the cooler side, 128 degrees Fahrenheit or 53 degrees Celsius. Now guys, I'm closing in on almost 50 lights that I've reviewed and tested on this channel, and that generates a tremendous amount of data. But you can use that data to help you easily understand which light is best for your needs and budget based on my testing, because I put it all into a spreadsheet, and it's 100% free, and I link to it in every description, so check it out. So here's my advice on this one. If you want to buy an Auxbeam light, and you have a projector housing, and you can afford the higher price, then I'd say definitely get the Auxbeam GX that I previously reviewed. However, if you want to buy an Auxbeam light, and you have a reflector, or you're on a budget, give the F22 a try. I'll make it easy by putting links to where you can grab one in the description, and if you found this video helpful, using those links in any of my videos helps me to make more just like this one, at no additional cost or effort to you, and I really appreciate it very, very much. So as always, thanks for the suggestion and support of car light reviews, and thanks for watching. I hope this video helped you to choose the right lighting upgrades for your needs so you can enjoy your car more and save money. So be sure to keep your headlights aimed correctly and drive safely, responsibly, and respectfully.